avoid legal snags by telling people they are being recorded. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to Thrashers Paradise Fire Edition, as we are joined with three of Toronto's most infamous Arson, is it?
Active Arson.
Yes.
We're joined with Craft and Active Arson. Gentlemen, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
And great. Now, how many fires are set during your performances?
So many. Like, oh man.
I think it's all mental. You have to picture it while you watch it.
Yeah. So far, I don't think we've had a fire yet, thankfully. But if we do some, outdoor shows, I'm pretty sure we'll get something going out there.
We should do what Slipknot used to do and just light each other on fire.
Dude, yes. Black Sabbath also did it.
Did they?
They were doing like drugs.
I think
on the
Alice
side,
Cooper did
Yeah.
it too. Some shit.
Who cares?
Yeah. Other than Notre Dame, I can't think of any others.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah. That was exactly when we released our EP, so it was like, whoa.
Yeah, just
We didn't want to influence anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so what brought the three of you together to start Active Arson?
It's a very
Phil?
long story.
He's the, I guess, the cornerstone of this, the one who started it all, if you will. So please, Phil, take it away.
Yeah. Just always wanted to be in a band and, collaborate and make music and just be an artist, really. And finally found some people that I could really work with, really. It's been a long time since I was looking for members. Ups and downs. I'm finally content with what I got.
That was the vaguest fucking story.
Yeah. But so I think it was 3 years ago now.
I'd say around, couple years to 3.
Yeah. So Phil and I know each other from high school. We used to go to Glen Forest in Mississauga. So he called me out of the blue. He's like, "Hey man, I need some way to play bass. I want to start a band." And I was very bad at it then. Not saying that I'm super good now, but I'm definitely better than then. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. And when he showed me the stuff that he was writing, I thought they were pretty good. I'm not necessarily a super fan of thrash metal, but I like how the groove it was. I'm like, hey, this could be something. Let's give it a shot. And yeah, that was 3 years ago. Yeah, 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's how it really started. It's me and Peter, and then search of a drummer, really.
Which was super hard.
Yeah,
Very hard. Oh my god.
We basically met via like circumstance. Like we rented like rental rooms, just in the same place, and the guy that was running it was basically like, "Oh, there's this band that like is looking for a drummer, and like I see that you're playing metal drums. Do you want to I'll give you their number." And then we eventually finally hooked up, and that was what, February or January last year?
Yeah, it was around that. Yeah, early.
Yeah.
March? I don't remember.
Early last year. Yeah.
Early 2019.
Because it was still snowing. I know that.
Yeah. Dragging all that dirty snow inside the jam room. You're like, oh, don't let it get on my bass case. Fun times.
So yeah, that's our origin.
Yeah.
So you guys are in one of the biggest metal markets in Canada, Toronto. How hard is it for you all just to try and make a name for yourself in such a huge market?
Pretty hard, actually. It was kind of hard to get gigs at first when we started, we're gig ready. But so far we've done I think we've done 5 shows. I think we started
6.
last 6. Yeah, we started. The first show was last year in October, and that was in the Bovine. That was in the Bovine with Doomsday for the Deceiver and Pariah. So yeah, that was super nerve-wracking, I can say, because it was my first time playing in front of a live audience. And I think it went pretty well. That was actually a lot of fun. And then the next show we did was in St. Thomas, right? That was the second gig.
Yeah, bar and grill.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it is really hard trying to make a name for yourself, because like I've been to a lot of shows here, and you know, a lot of times people don't even show up for the opening band, so it's like, you know,
People
what
are
can you
very
really
reserved.
do if nobody comes? So
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
definitely very hard. It's, you know, got to be creative, got to be original, you know, got to have your own style and everything, and just how you present yourself out there.
yeah. Plus some of the shows, like some of the shows we played, like were just bills that didn't make any sense, like punk bands, like just weird stuff that like you wouldn't really think would kind of go together, and then there's us at the end of it, and then like even the one show that we played at Tale of the Junction, on the same night they booked a hip hop show.
Oh, dude, that was hilarious.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, there was like obvious like dudes coming in to listen to hip hop later on, like in the crowd, and it was just really awkward because like you can tell they're just like sitting like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Posters for Paperboy. I remember that was the guy's name, Paperboy, and somebody else. I don't know what it was. Dude, it's hilarious. That was a whole stand-up bit in its own.
Very unexpected too.
Pardon?
He said it was very unexpected.
Yeah. But you know, I think it does normal things for people who are starting out. It's like, oh, you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? So we play any gig that kind of makes sense, or also financially, right? So, you know, the St. Thomas gig was a lot of gas money because my car is a big giant truck, and just like, oh man. But you know, we love what we're doing, right? So hopefully, eventually, people will notice. You know, people who enjoy the music will, you know, spread the fire. Maybe we can make that as a catchphrase. Spread the fire. No, we're working on it.
Yeah. So once you guys have hopefully successfully claimed the Toronto area as your own for metal, where would be the next spot to kind of start the fire?
Well, I guess financially it would be easier to just start at, like, you know, Southern Ontario, just, you know, travel around, hit up Niagara, you know, all these like bigger cities. Definitely, we played in Hamilton. We played once, I think, at the Tackles, right? That was, yeah, we played there once. That was also an interesting night, I gotta say.
It was definitely the worst, like the least amount of people ever to
Yes.
come to the show, because there's only what 3 people that weren't in the bands.
Yeah, my girlfriend, my coworker that was actually in Hamilton that day, and yeah, that was it. But still, it was fun, you know. Well, it was kind of cold and I almost wiped out on the snow and the ice, but aside from that, you know, it was pretty good.
The tacos were good. That's all.
The tacos were good. Tacos were good.
That was the highlight of the show for me.
For each of you individually, what is the most fun aspect of doing a live performance?
Just the rush and just enjoyment being there, you know, it's just the experience and just connecting with everybody, really, you know.
For me, it's definitely like there's a moment in one of the songs, Lucifer's Grail, that like it goes from like a fast part and then there's like a quick little break and then it just goes like right into like the main riff again, and like I don't know, every time we played that live, everyone's just kind of like, yeah, like it's just cool. Like it's a cool feeling to actually see people kind of react to like what you're putting out there. So
yeah, definitely
good.
Yeah, it's just like a good feeling when you put so much hard work and time and like money into all this gear and stuff, and you go on stage and, you know, you give it all your all, and people are like, yo man, that was cool, man, I really enjoy that. So that helps. And yeah, so far, I think in most shows, people have been very nice, very, they've been very supportive. And yeah, I haven't met any haters yet, but, I'm sure that, well, it's only natural statistics. And I like a little bit hate, it feeds me like a dark side, like, yes, Anakin, more.
What about the one girl from the Birdizo show? When it was like when we were playing Digital Infection, and you had that part with the fucking effect, and then Phil's like, "Oh, Peter Steve on bass," and that one girl's like, "Who Peter Steve is?"
It's like always have to hate on the bases, but it's okay. I've watched enough of videos on people hating on bases, so I've grown a pretty thick skin, especially on my fingers, because I play with fingers.
Definitely mixed response when you're playing with different bands too.
Awkward silence.
Oh, I thought my mom was talking to my stepdad for a second. I was just like, oh no, they're hearing this, aren't they?
No, I didn't say anything.
It's all right. I told my mom, I'm working. Don't bother me. The interview's starting, so she knows to stay outside. Oh, I thought it was her for a second, dude. Anyways.
Would you steal her key and lock her out?
Nice. No. So you released your first album or EP, I believe, last year?
Yep.
Or was it? Yeah?
Yeah.
What was that to release that into the world and just have people be able to find it on Spotify and just be able to listen to it?
Definitely the start. Felt great. Didn't expect, obviously, too much, being a band that just started. But definitely pleased with the response we got, for being literally having no connections or no promotions. We found our first gig we were looking for. It took 6 months almost to find, and it was tough, but the result is definitely cool. It turned out well, more than I thought.
Yeah, it really, put into perspective, all the crazy technology that you have now. We use DistroKid, because we good thing. It's just one easy payment. The next day it's like, oh, our music's everywhere. So it is pretty surreal, because I do remember back in the early 2000s when there were still CDs. You're collecting CDs, and almost everything's digital now. Yeah, I still have I had a box of CDs that I found just rummaging through my old stuff, and it's like, oh my god, I forgot I had that Dying Fetus album, or Rust in Peace. I found my Rust in Peace album. I thought I lost. Some Lamb of God there. I found the Weird Al CD, Mandatory Fun. It's really awesome album, by the way. So yeah, pretty happy with that. But yeah, really cool feeling. We want to get some our CDs and stuff ourselves, but we're focusing on just we're right now in the studio trying to record a full-length album, so we're trying to get studio ready, because that was probably the most nerve-wracking experience in my life, was going into the studio. It's like, all right, the red light's on.
Yeah.
And you little fuck up, it's like, all right, do it again.
Awesome. So what is the 5-year plan for Actvie Arson?
At this exact moment, hard to
You
tell.
have a 5-year plan?
Obviously it'd be nice to branch out, go to Montreal or somewhere in the States, just shows in general.
I'm hoping if 5 years goes by, if we haven't left Canada, that will be very sad. Unless new restrictions with the whole fucking thing going on right now, but if things get relatively normal again and you can actually go and do concerts and shit, it would be nice. If we don't go somewhere, then it's kind of man, what are we doing? Why are we here?
I know. Now one last. Ooh,
No,
sorry.
Say.
You're more important than I am right now. Finish your thing.
I don't even know where I was going.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
leaving the
one
country, that's all. Yeah.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, one last question for y'all, because I know you guys are extremely busy with everything that's happening right now in the world, right?
I could sit here and do this.
Yeah,
all have
I
nothing.
actually
Yeah,
have
we
been
got time, I
working,
think.
but you know.
We asked this to all of our first-time guests. Gentlemen, who would win in a fight, Lemmy or God?
Lemmy is God.
That's correct.
I don't even know who Lemmy is.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I've heard the
Well,
name, but I have no clue
Yeah,
who he
see,
is.
that's the thing about our band too, is we all have such different tastes and personalities, and
Yeah, like,
but still manage to work together just for the for the art, really.
Yeah, we try to be professional, you know.
Yeah.
way back when I think I first joined the band, maybe like a couple months in, they both kind of looked at me one day and they were like, "So, like, what are your thrash influences? Like, what bands do you like?" I'm like, "I don't even fucking like thrash. Like, I hate it. It just doesn't do anything for me. I appreciate it, but I can't sit there like I could never throw on a Slayer album and be like, yeah, this is good. Like, it's just not my thing, you know."
Okay. No worries. Well, gentlemen, thank you all for taking time out of your extremely busy schedules to come on Thrashers Paradise this evening. Is there anything else you would like to tell the people at home?
Um,
Well, first of all, stay safe.
just
You
stay
know,
safe. Yeah.
hopefully we can all get through all this bullshit because I want to go outside, man, and not just for work.
Yeah, for real.
Follow your dreams. Anything can happen. I don't know.
Exactly.
Awesome, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us, Colin.
Thank you.
Keep on thrashing.
Bye.
Peace.
Well,